Hello everyone, this is MystieGaming, and today I'm going to show you how to get mods into your world the easiest way possible. But before I show you how to do that, I'm going to say 3 disclaimers. 1, Bedrock people, so if you play on a tablet or a Switch or an Xbox or a phone, this video is not for you. This is for Java Edition only, so if you play on a computer. Second, I'm not sponsored by anything in this video. This is just a tutorial to show you how to get mods into your Minecraft world. And third, as with downloading anything from the internet, you are opening up greater risks to accidentally downloading a virus. Now, the softwares I'm going to show you are for the most part trusted and are safe places to download mods from. But with that out of the way, let's go to step 1 of getting mods into your Minecraft world. So before we get started with anything related to modding, we have to download Java. Now I will link the Java download for Windows and the Java download for macOS. I will note, if you are downloading for macOS, make sure you download the correct one. For reference, I am an M series chip, so I have to download this one down here. Now, after you press this download button, you pretty much treat it like any other app downloaded from the internet. So you're going to open the installer, and it's going to walk you through how to install Java on your computer. Then you can pretty much forget about it until it asks you to update it at a very inconvenient time, but please keep it up to date. Now that that's over with and you have hopefully downloaded Java without any issues, let's move on to the next step. Okay, so step 2 is where we actually get to the modding portion. So you're going to want to download one of 2 apps, either Curseforge or Modrinth. They both do the same thing, but Curseforge has been around for longer and it has more mods, whereas Modrinth is a bit newer to the scene. It has almost as many mods and a couple different ones compared to Curseforge, and it is open source if that is something that is important to you. Personally, I have both downloaded on my laptop. I use both. I primarily use Curseforge though. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to show you how to download Modrinth, just because I use it less, so I didn't feel quite as bad as deleting it off of my computer for the purposes of this video. So we're going to press download right here. It's like downloading any other app from the internet. You just need to choose which one you want to download for which system. So I am on Apple Silicon, or I run an M series chip, so I need this one. I'm going to open this, and I simply have to drag it into applications, and it is installed. I know on Windows this might look a little bit different, but it is the same concept. Now, I'm going to show you how to actually open up profiles and everything in Curseforge, so let's head over there to step 3, actually getting mods into your world. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to be showing and demonstrating everything through Curseforge, but if you're using Modrinth, all the same features are going to be there. They're just going to be in different locations and look a little bit different. The one feature that I don't believe Modrinth has that Curseforge does is if you want to add mods to games besides Minecraft, Curseforge has support for that. And that's actually the page we're looking at right now. You have to select the game you are using and you want to have mods on. And you also have to have this game installed on your computer. I will admit sometimes it doesn't recognize that you have the game installed immediately. I have found that launching the game and then coming back will let Curseforge recognize it if it doesn't immediately. So we are obviously using Minecraft, so let's go ahead and select Minecraft as our game. So this is the homepage for Minecraft modding. It contains all of your separate profiles for every mod pack you have downloaded that is pre-made and every mod pack you have made for yourself. The really convenient thing about these apps is that they create different profiles or instances for every single mod pack that you have. So launching this one launching this game is not the same as launching this game. You're going to have completely different worlds on each of these. You're not going to be able to see the different worlds on each profile, and that also applies for completely normal Minecraft. And it's really helpful because you're not accidentally loading up this mod pack and then, say, creating a world here, and then you're not then going into a different mod pack and then loading up in this mod pack's world and breaking everything. It keeps it all nice and separated for you. Some important things to notice on this page is the Create tab. That's where you go to create a mod pack. We will come back to that at the end. You can also import a mod pack. There is a search, sort, filter, and a tile size, which is all really nice kind of quality of life features. Now onto this icon itself, it's going to have a mod loader symbol representing the different types of mod loaders there are. The two big ones you need to know are Forge/NeoForge on newer versions, and Fabric. So that's that little piece of fabric, and the Forge has the anvil. So the big difference between these two is Forge, it's kind of more heavy duty and it's great for large mod packs. Fabric, it's really optimized, but it's great for smaller mod packs. Now, the next little thing here is the Minecraft game version. One of the kind of give and takes with modded Minecraft is very often you are not playing on the newest version of Minecraft, especially if you have really big kind of heavy-duty mods in there that add a lot of content. Usually the quality of life mods get updated pretty quickly, so you might be able to use those mods on the newer versions if that's all you want to do. But that is pretty much it for this tab. We're going to come back to create later, like I said, but let's move on to the Browse tab. One more thing before we head over to the Browse tab. So I mentioned the differences between Forge and Fabric, but I forgot to tell you that every single mod is either Forge or Fabric. Sometimes the mod developer will put it on both, but you can only use Forge mods with the Forge launcher and you can only use Fabric with the Fabric launcher. You can't use both, so you can't have a mix of Forge and Fabric mods. With that being said, let's head over to the Browse tab. So first thing you're going to notice is all of the pre-made mod packs, and that is where you find pre-made mod packs. After you install them, they'll appear in the My Modpacks page. You can also look for mods, resource packs, shaders, and worlds, but I would recommend doing that only if you're just curious to what different mods are out there, and not looking to create your own mod pack. And more on that when we're creating our mod packs. Now we can sort them and filter everything by a bunch of different categories, by the mod loader, by the game version. It's super nice. You can also see the categories down here, the mod version, the mod loader, the Minecraft version, sorry. When the latest release of the mod was, or the mod pack was, and how many downloads it has. Now, one big thing to note when you're downloading pre-made mod packs is they tend to be really big. So just make sure your system can handle how big the mod packs are. Like, I have like a decent computer and I couldn't run all the mods 10. I know that my computer can run roughly 100 to 200 mods max. But with that being said, that's just about everything in the Browse tab. So we're going to head over to servers with a couple quick bits of information. So over here on the servers page, it's basically a spot for you to find some modded Minecraft servers that you maybe want to play with other people on. So the one big thing to note with this is make sure you have the same mods as the server has installed. It looks like these might be based off of Modpacks themselves, so that'll make it really easy. Now let's head back over to the My Modpacks page and learn how to create a mod pack. Okay, so you want to create your own mod pack. Let's learn how to do that. So first, we're going to go over to the Create button. Now, we need to name our mod pack. So I want Ice and Fire. This is a mod that adds dragons. It's super cool. I know that this mod is on 1.18.2 and it's on Forge. So let's create the profile. Now on this page, you're gonna see immediately why I said not to go to this browse page for different mods. You're gonna wanna go to your profiles, add more content page, because it pretty much filters by your game version and whether you're on Forge or Fabric. So let's go to add more content. I always recommend installing just enough items. It pretty much gives you this bar right here that contains every single recipe for modded stuff. And trust me, there are so many. And next, let's do Ice and Fire. It is a really awesome mod. Let's see if it has any screenshots. It does. It adds a bunch of mythical creatures and I love it. So let's install this one. And finally, I want some shaders in this mod pack. So for shaders, you can't just install shaders. You need different dependency mods. Like for Forge, you need Embedium, which is a performance enhancing mod, and Oculus, which is what you actually use for the shaders. Now that we have all the mods we want installed, we're gonna click this X, and as you can see, whoa, there are way more mods here than we installed, and that's okay. These are called dependency mods. They are mods that are required for these bigger mods to run, and for the most part, Curseforge will install them for you. Sometimes it misses one or two and you'll get a warning that's pretty much like, hey, you missed this mod when you tried launching the game, please install it. And then finally, one thing I will note is Oculus likes to install Rubidium, which is the older version of Embedium. So I'm just gonna delete Rubidium. Now I'm gonna head over to the shaders tab, add more content, and then complementary shaders is my favorite shader pack, so we're gonna install this. Now let's press the play button because I have everything I want in this mod pack, and it's gonna open the Minecraft launcher. And we have our little armadillo, and we're gonna press play, and we're gonna get this warning. It's pretty much Mojang saying, hey, you added stuff to the game that we didn't. We can't support any sort of bugs or crashes, and we can't be held liable if your world breaks, which is a part of modded Minecraft. It's not like mods are not officially supported by Mojang or connected to them in any way. They are player made, so you're gonna run into bugs and crashes, and that's just kind of part of the game. So we're gonna press play, and assuming everything is installed correctly, Minecraft should pop up in a couple seconds. One thing I will note while we're waiting, creating your own mod pack can be really challenging unless you have like a very specific mod that you want to play, because like I said, there's going to be incompatibilities and bugs in between mods, and troubleshooting those when you are very new to modding can be really, really hard, which is why I recommend downloading a pre-made mod pack just to start out and kind of dip your toes into the water. And this loading screen will look different depending on what version of Minecraft you're on. Now, things look different, and that's because some mods add different backdrops and screens. Now we're going to go to single player, and you may notice, oh no, where are all of my worlds? It's okay, all of your worlds on vanilla Minecraft are still there. They are on vanilla Minecraft. That way you can't accidentally break it or do anything to mess up those worlds with your modded worlds. So we're just going to create a new creative world. Things are going to take a little bit longer to load on modded. It's just because your game's initializing more. And we are in the world. Now, we're going to get the little tutorial that Minecraft does. It tends to be a little annoying. But we also got the advancement, Ice and Fire, and I can already see something that's not in vanilla Minecraft. This is something that Ice and Fire adds. And this is what JAI looks like. You can click or right click, find recipes for stuff. It's super helpful. And let's get a little dragon egg. Bam! We have dragons in our world. We have a bunch of modded stuff. We can get shaders up and going. I just need to go to Options, Video Settings, Shader Packs, and apply the complementary shaders. Just as a heads up, shaders are one of those things that are really, really heavy on your computer. I don't regularly play with them because of that reason. So they tend to cause a lot of lag. But they are really, really pretty. So now that you know the basics of how to create a mod pack, let's go over some more kind of technical tips and tricks sort of stuff. Okay, technical tricks and tips. The big thing I want to talk about here is RAM, or Random Access Memory. According to Google, it is your PC's short-term memory, or where your computer stores the data it is actively using to run an application. So RAM is measured in gigabytes, and you can find your system's RAM and how much you have, if you don't know, in settings where your computer has all of its specs. Personally, I know my computer has 16 gigabytes, and that's above normal. Really good computers tend to have upwards of 32 gigabytes. 16 is kind of mid-tier. But when you're modding, you need to allocate RAM to your mod packs, especially if they are bigger mod packs. So to do that, you go to these three dots, you go to your profile options, and you can either click Use System Memory Settings, which you can set in this Settings tab down here, or you can uncheck it and set a custom amount. So never set all of your RAM to Minecraft. It is bad for your computer because then it can't run some other things it needs to run in the background while you are playing Minecraft. I would set at the very, very most 75% of your RAM to one profile. And the bigger your mod pack is, the more you need to run it and run it without lag. So like, for instance, this mod pack, it's really tiny. I don't need 9 gigabytes. Curseforge, this says megabytes. 1 gigabyte is 1,000 megabytes. Minecraft, like vanilla generic Minecraft, runs on 2 gigabytes. So if you have a tiny mod pack like this, you could probably get away with 4. And it would still run just fine. Now, that's kind of the big thing. If you run into like a lot of crashes and technical stuff, it's really just figuring out what mod is conflicting with another mod. And when you do find bugs, I suggest that you report them to that specific mod's GitHub, or a lot of them have Discords where you can submit bug reports. But that is pretty much all I have, and now you have the ability to go and play modded Minecraft. So have some fun playing some modded Minecraft and messing around. And if you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. It means the world to me. And have a nice day.